It's a new year and it's a new season of big time wrestling. I'm Hank Renner Jr. along with Dragon Dave. It's the year of the Tiger, Dragon Dave.
No, you're wrong there, Junior. It's the year of the Dragon. And I am psyched because right now is another great card here in BTW Wrestling, and I cannot wait. A lot of great things happening, a lot of great surprises that you don't know of, but I do because I'm the insider man here at BTW, and it's going to be a great year for BTW and for the Dragon.
Absolutely. We're anticipating another stellar year here in Big Time Wrestling. Fans, we want to thank all of you. We've got Alan Bolte. Here he is.
He is from the city, Frisco.
Opening the card here in Big Time Wrestling right away in 2010, folks. We've got Alan Bolte, referee Spartacus, and now there's Frisco, not endearing himself to the fans at all. And we want to wish everybody a happy new year, and we're glad to see everybody, Dragon Dave. Dragon Dave, you're looking quite fit this year.
Well, as always. And of course, we got coming up here, Big Country, Jody Kristofferson. What can you tell me about this young man?
Well, I understand that Jody Kristofferson comes from a musical family. He's quite a nice young man. I got to interview him just very briefly before tonight's match. He was out there trying to wrestle alligators before the match.
Oh, really? Well,
that was his warm-up.
Well, I mean, you know, with the last name Kristofferson, I can only imagine the family legacy that he's trying to accomplish in wrestling.
From Brownsville, Texas, at 257, Big Country, Jody Kristofferson.
Crowd really taking to Jody here. He's a nice young man, but I'll tell you, folks, he's a very powerfully built young man, and this Frisco's going to have to mind his P's and Q's here. But that Frisco's a very devious young man as well, so this should be a nice opening bout. Fans, we've got a great main event. We've got Jason Styles and teaming with Hawkeye Shane Cody. What just matches galore tonight. We've got RVK, we've got Chemo, Davina Rose as always. Dragon Dave, will you pay attention and will you stop watching that Davina Rose match? We've got the opening match here in 2010.
Well, I'm just warming up, before the Davina Rose match. But I just have to look at this body of this man, Frisco. I mean, whoa! And of course we got Big Country here. But let me ask you something: why would Mr. Jody Kristofferson venture into wrestling when he has a musical family?
Well, you know, that's a very good question, and I approached him with that. I said, why do you want to punish yourself? Why do you want to hurt yourself? Look at that beautiful amateur wrestling. He was very involved in amateur wrestling in high school and throughout college, and he got the bug. And folks, this is why people become professional wrestlers. It's a passion.
Well, you know, I don't think he's a very bright man, because I approached him before the match and I asked him, look, Jody Kristofferson, you got to know when to hold him and know when to fold him. And he had no idea what I was talking about.
Oh, will you stop? There's a side headlock by Jody Kristofferson. Tackle, down goes Frisco, and a quick cover, hook of the leg. Frisco out the back door very quickly, only a 1 count, but I think it knocked the wind out of him. Frisco getting up very slowly here. Goodness.
Yes. And you know what, the one thing, whoa, there you go. These two are up-and-comers. They're trying to climb that ladder. But one thing I can say about Frisco is that he smells good. He's got a cologne that's driving the ladies wild.
Yeah, I heard it's BTW chant going here in the Newark Pavilion, the Mecca, if you will, the home of big-time wrestling all these years. Folks, we're going to remind you, promoter Kirk White has spent a lifetime promoting wrestling, bringing it here to the Bay Area, bringing the traditional big-time wrestling that anybody over 35, that includes me. Oh, look at that, pull of the hair. Big-time wrestling has been around a long time. It's the #1 franchise going in the world, really, and it's traditional wrestling, and it's what you see here, Big-Time Wrestling 2010.
Yes, great things happening, great things to come, and right now we are seeing two of the up-and-comers here in BTW with Frisco and Jody Kristofferson. And
oh, look at those forearms right to the chin. I can't believe Frisco was able to get something going there after 2 of those with a fireman's carry.
Yes, and right now Frisco here has Kristofferson in a very compromising move, and this could be a submission hold right here.
It could be. It might be. Is it? We don't know. And look at him putting extra punishment there on the abdominal area of Jody Kristofferson.
Yes, very much so. And of course, we got Frisco here in some kind of a move. And I don't know. I don't know what to call this.
That's called a getting out of an armbar move.
There you go. I knew it was called something. But I will say this: the man is very colorful. Frisco is very colorful. That's all I can say about Frisco for now.
Now that was a hell of a move right there. That could pull out a shoulder. That could hyperextend the elbow. And then he adds insult to injury. Notice how he has the left arm locked over the rope, and that's cutting off circulation not only to the breathing, but also the blood supply. That's a twofer.
No, it doesn't count if the referee doesn't see it.
I didn't say it was illegal. I merely pointed out that it actually is, and there's, Kristofferson showing that he's no stranger to that bench press.
We have the very fine, the very capable Sparky Ballard as the referee. Veteran, he knows his way in and out of that ring. And if he doesn't see it, if he doesn't call it, it doesn't count.
Well, you don't see anything, and you call anything, and nothing counts with you. The only thing you count is money that you spend on the company charge card.
Well, and I do it well, let me tell you.
Oh, I know. Good night. Oh, there's a clothesline off the ropes. Down goes Kristofferson, but you know, this Frisco is missing the boat here. He had a pinfall opportunity to go for it. To me, he looks a little bit lost. I think he's caught up in this prestigious match here, opening the show of 2010. A lot of nerves flying in that locker room tonight. A lot of tension in that locker room.
Well, right now, I don't think Frisco is lost at all. He's got Kristofferson, and whoa, he had Kristofferson. I spoke too soon. But I will tell you this, Kristofferson has the size. Look at the size of this kid. And if he doesn't use his size to his advantage, then I don't know what the Jody would be even doing in that.
Well, I'd like to see Jody just go for it here because he is going to overpower this Frisco Flame. Oh, and he's just doing that just there with a Beal all the way across the ring. Frisco Flame landed. Oh my goodness, folks, that's a what is that? A 21-foot ring, regulation ring, and did you hear that clothesline? There's a pinning combination right there, too, and just out. He didn't have those fingers locked.
No, he didn't. But he's just getting, his bearings in there. He's just getting, warmed up in there. And Jody Kristofferson they both look very promising. But I will tell you this: whoever comes out on top in this particular match is going to have a feather in their cap.
Well, I think Frisco's no stranger to feathers, folks. But I don't know if they were in his cap. There's a standing drop kick right to the back. That is absolutely punishing. There's a cover, 1 and 2, 2.5 there, almost 2 1/4. Out the door goes Jody Kristofferson. Now he's in a world of hurt. Frisco Flame has managed to put on a couple of very, very punishing moves. Oh, and he runs right into a big, look at that, meat hook.
Now let me ask you something, Junior. Did Frisco Flame raid your closet earlier? Because looks like some of the tights you might wear around the house with Broomhilda.
Oh, that's ridiculous. All of mine are checkered. Plaid, actually. Brunhilde doesn't like purple.
Well, very colorful, very colorful. Right now.
What? Right now, do you see what's going on?
But the referee is counting it. He's on top of things, and he's calling it.
Well, even the cameraman's pointing that out.
Well, the referee's counting it. He's counting. He saw it, and he called it right there.
Brother, I wish you'd call something like a cap. Oh, there's another beautiful. Look at that submission hold there. This Frisco's really showing me something, but Kristofferson's got the shoulders down. I don't know if Frisco knew or heard what was going on. It was almost lights out, even in a submission move. But that's another punishing move that Frisco has shown. Some very, very devious moves there. Into the ropes. Here's a way up high. Oh, and a big side slam. We know who puts that on.
And he didn't put Frisco away. He looks frustrated. Kristofferson looks frustrated.
Well, he didn't get him all the way up there. Really, to be effective with that side suplex, you have to have the man past your hip, and clearly Frisco was sort of slipping out because both men now are ripe for the pickings, both very sweaty, hard to hang on to. Many, many factors. We're deep into the match here, folks. Both men are really ripe for the pickings. I think the first one to come up with a big move, it's over.
Yes, that is true. And right now, Frisco is wearing the big man down. He's wearing Jody Kristofferson right now, and I can see right here Kristofferson may be in trouble.
Oh, big backdrop. Oh, out of nowhere. That's Frisco who's in trouble, and he goes down with a clothesline. Surprised he can get up, runs into that big back elbow. House of fire here as Jody Kristofferson picks him up way up high in the Newark Pavilion and slams him right down to the mat. Jody Kristofferson now into the ropes. Big knee drop, finds the mark. There's a cover. This could be it. 1, 2, and oh, Dragon Dave, let me tell you, that was a credit card in Sparky's hand, because that's the only thing separating his hand from the mat. My God.
Just goes to show you how bad Frisco wants to win this match, you know.
Oh, dear. Oh, there's that seated drop. That's going to be lights out. I haven't seen too many guys get up from that. That's it. 1, 2, 3. And you're right, Jody Kristofferson overpowered Frisco.
Well, there it is. He knew when to hold him, and he knew when to fold him.
I wish you'd know when to walk away and when to run. Frisco defeated here in the opening bout of the Newark Pavilion 2010. Jason Styles teaming up with one Hawkeye Shane Cody, taking on the tag champs Emperor Hop Sing Lee, Paul London, Michael Shane. And you've got an announcement for us, Dragon Dave. There we go, be teed up, folks.
Yes, I got an announcement, but not right now. Not right now. I'm going to hold on to it until a little bit later on. But it's a big announcement.
Well, we hope to see more of this nice young man. Look at that. Look, he might have a shoulder injury. Hard-fought victory for Jody Kristofferson here to open up 2010. We'll be right back, folks.
He's a gambler.